I've never quite found a medium that I enjoy as much as oil paints. There's something about it that just is so beautiful to work with and create with.
Oil paints has just always appealed to me because it's got such a heritage. Like all of the artists that got me into painting were all the classic guys like Rembrandt and Sargent and all these amazing painters. There's just such a longevity to an oil painting. It's that idea of a legacy. You kind of leave something behind one day.
You have this thick, beautiful, like buttery consistency almost to the oil paints, and there's something about that just really appeals to me.
So my name is Chris Valentine.
I'm Stefan Smit, and I'm a fine artist.
I've been an artist and an illustrator for about 10 years now, freelancing. And yeah, I like painting people, portraits, and getting into murals now.
I enjoy painting figurative works in oil paint, and I really enjoy painting murals too. I enjoy having the opportunity to travel from time to time and experience different cultures and be able to kind of incorporate what I find out into my new artwork too.
So Steph and I have been mates for, a lot of years now.
So we ended up becoming friends through our mutual interest in art, and over the years ended up like working on many projects together.
And we both got approached by Daler-Rowney to be sponsored by them for our oil paints, to be ambassadors for their Georgian oil paint range.
So Daler-Rowney is actually a company that is situated in the UK, and they make all sorts of different art products. Yeah, they chose Chris and I to be their oil paint ambassadors for the Georgian range.
So we wanted to do an oil painting mural, and we found this fantastic wall at Hyde Park shopping centre in the car park.
And that's why we decided to create this project and have something that honoured them and also honoured the amazing oil paint that they make.
As far as we know, it's not something that's been done before in the country, potentially in the world. And obviously through like approaching a bunch of different people, we ended up getting in touch with Hyde Park, and they basically said it's their 50th year anniversary, actually the month or about 2 weeks after we approached them. And so it would be fantastic if we could tie it in with the 50th year anniversary.
So it ended up being an amazing collaboration actually.
So we ended up getting some photos of the shopping center 50 years ago when it was being built, and they were just the most incredible photos to paint. So we ended up painting one of those, and basically it's tied with the 50 years and also to showcase the Georgian oil paint range.
We had the option of choosing a bunch of different ones. There were aerial pictures, there were pictures that had like different trees of the local surroundings in, and we chose this specific photograph because over and above the architecture looking beautiful, there was also a lovely Chevy Bucky in the front. One of those really old school Chevys too, which kind of dated the picture really nicely.
So it was just a process of starting with a bit of a skeleton and gradually adding in lights and darks and working up the painting as we went.
So oil paints are always a medium that is considered to be very old and traditional, but Chris and I decided to try and put a little bit of a new spin on it. So we ended up using a bunch of tools that aren't actually all that traditional. So we ended up using squeegees, rollers, and a lot of the time just our hands or palette knives or tissue paper even, to kind of create some unique marks and just kind of add a different aspect to the painting that isn't something that you'll generally see with paintbrushes.
So as far as we know, this is the largest, if not the only oil painted mural in South Africa. So it's amazing to be part of that, and we can't wait to see what project's coming up next.
With oil paints lasting so long, I'm hoping that our mural will last just as long as the building itself and be around maybe for the next 100 years. So it's amazing to know that through creating something, you can leave something that'll last such a long period of time.